Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Borkino game video. Today's video is AK2 Short Party, and we're going to go ahead and talk about the giveaways at the end of the video, but let's go ahead and jump right into this. Go into quest, go into main quest, go into hard story in particular, and the first three that you want to pretty much farm is going to be Kokoro, Yui, and Pecorine. You saw them pretty much, and the reason why you want to farm these is because if you get them to 2-star, you'll be pretty good to go as far as like story things go, and most of my advice is going to follow this spreadsheet right here. I'll leave the links down below. Credits go to Catadil on Discord and David, of course, because David's the one who provided the advice, but Catadil is the one who organized it, right? And feel free to check out Tomias as well and Vulcans because they provided their shard party. Now this shard party in particular is based off of if you're free to play. After you get Pecorine, you can start going for Shiori, Kokoro, Yui, Rima. You already covered like Kokoro and Yui, but this is in the sense that you want to get them even further, you want to work on them further. Now, the thing is with Rima, you don't have to do it unless you're in PvP, right? PvP is more of Rima's situation because she has that late start ability, but people like to get Miyako. We'll talk about the others later on, right? Mimi, I'm not sure about that one. That's up to you. Eriko is a pretty good one for clan battle. Saren is good for overall content if she has the proper pairing. Like Saren can pretty much go everywhere, I would have to say. Shizu is really good if you want her, and Pecorine of course is really good. Now hard story round 3, these are extra, where Akino, Rei, and Shinobu, they get better like much later down the road. It would be an investment over time and a waifu sort of thing. And then Yuki and Ninon, these two you farm if you are really into PvP, right? And then Tomias gives his thoughts where essentially you should go for Kokoro, Yui, Pecorine, Saren, and Shiori. Shiori probably because you want to be a clan battle focus. Like one of the biggest things is always farming Pecorine, Kokoro, and Yui, because these three right here, they always have like utility in areas. And if you don't have that many characters, you're not doing too many pulls, they are like fantastic characters, alright? And then feel free to grab Saren whenever you have the extra stamina. I don't want folks going too crazy in the hard mode unless you're farming gear though, because hard mode can be a thing that can make you use a lot of stamina. Try to only come here for like particular units that you want to, stay loyal to waifu wise, or you need them for a particular purpose. Don't try getting like Shiori and then try getting, Ninon at the same time, because you want to be good at both clan battle and PvP. It's best to remain focused and, being like, I'm gonna get Kokoro to 2-star ASAP, and I'm going to get Pecorine 2-star ASAP, and then I'm going to get Yui 2-star ASAP. Don't spread yourself too thin with your stamina, because I already know like it's really hard to get the appropriate stamina. So the general advice to refresh your stamina is based off of personal preference, right? If you are free to play, it's recommended to go 3 times for, stamina recharges. If you are a spender, then you can do up to 6 times recharges, right? And if you are someone who's competitive, you just want to clear content, the maximum is around 14 to 16 recharges. This is if you're pushing content, you want to get to PvP, you're going to spend, or you just want to tackle the game. Something that I also like to advise is if you want, go crazy and reroll another account on the side, because it's good to gain experience in Princess Connect and know how you want to play the game, because one of the best things is making mistakes on your first account and then rolling another account to perfect your strategy. And I know that sounds a little weird, but Princess Connect is about min-maxing your stamina sometimes and getting a feel for how you want to experience the game. So you can experience it in a more free-to-play, very hindered way, or you can just go all out on your first account, go 16 or 14 recharges, and go from there, alright? So the first pretty much shard party, just to put it out there, is getting Kokoro and Yui and Peko to 2-star. That should be your priority. And if you need to expend stamina for, other characters, feel free to do so. But essentially that's going to be extra, and you don't want to spread yourself too thin on stamina. Let's go ahead and talk about the dungeon shop. So if you go into dungeon, one of your focuses should be getting Yukari to 2-star almost immediately if you have her. If you don't have her, then don't work on Yukari yet. But you're most likely going to have at least a 1-star Yukari, and then after that, work for Nozomi, alright? And this is where things get a little different based off of opinion, because you can either go, I'm only going to buy Yukari shards to get her to 2-star, or you're just going to go Nozomi all the way up to 5-star, or you can go 3-star Nozomi and 3-star Maho. That's what I did. I went for, so if you look at my characters right here, also if you want to learn how to like unlock shards and everything and how to get a character via shards, feel free to check out my previous video. I'll leave it in the card somewhere to the right if you want to check it out. But I got like Maho and I got Nozomi for free, right? Now the thing is I got these two for free and I got Yukari to 3-star before I went Nozomi 5-star. Now I sort of regret going Yukari 3-star just a little bit. I should have just went straight for Nozomi 5-star and Yukari 2-star. Maho helps me in PvP like greatly. She's actually a really fantastic, you know, PvP unit. So if you're missing like that blind, because her ability on her skill 2 is what makes her, or skill 3 I guess, is what makes her really viable in PvP in my opinion, because blinds are kind of overpowered, especially if you're dealing with Shori who's in PvP, sometimes Ninon. So let's go ahead and go back to your goals. Will be Yukari, Maho, and Nozomi. Yukari first to 2-star, Nozomi then to 3-star, and then Maho to 3-star. Or you can do what I'm doing and you just do this. You buy Nozomi shards, you do that, and of course I recommend the dungeon pack if you're a spender, and then you refresh, right? This you can do later on down the road. I know not everyone can do this. I'm a dirty soft launcher, as you guys know, but Nozomi is also great for pretty much all content in the game, and if you can get her to 5-star as soon as possible, that is the best way to do it. I heavily advise focusing on characters. It's instead of trying to spread yourself too thin, because if you spread yourself too thin trying to obtain all of the characters, if you can focus, you can get that character to higher stars much faster. So you can see here I got like 25 shards from that, or at least 20 plus shards just focusing on Nozomi and only getting her. And of course I go into quests. If you're wondering, I'm at the very hard stage. I fully complete it every single day. That's how I know I have enough to keep refreshing and get Nozomi shards. All right, so it's up to you on your personal discretion. Also, like if you're in the shop, feel free to go for your waifu. Like if you like Carol's a pretty good 2-star, I have to say. She is worth it, but at the same time I highly advise going for Yukari, Maho, and Nozomi, okay? But feel free to do how you want to do it, because waifu over meta. Next thing is going to be arena. There are a couple of things here. So if you go into the Google spreadsheets again, you can see here arena shop is pretty much Monica and Tamaki, right? Now the thing that I want to say the most is you can get 1 copy of Monica. After that, you just focus and hone in on Tamaki. You should get Tamaki to 5-star ASAP. I wouldn't worry too much about Monica, just because of the fact that Monica is only great for PvP, whereas Tamaki can be used in other forms of content. She can be used in clan battle and PvE situations. She's, you know, the best PvP mage assassin in the game right now. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you go into characters and then you look at Tamaki's abilities, I wish I had her at 3-star. That way my life would just be easier in overall content. This is Finicky Feline, reduces enemy TP by 129, recovers own TP by 129. The reason why that's so special is because now you can steal TP from bosses, making her not only great for killing mages. Right here you can see it on her UB, but also giving you the ability to actually tackle some dungeons where it's like, hey, this boss, they keep ult rushing too fast, I can't take it. Well, Tamaki can help mitigate that by stealing that boss's TP at certain moments. That way you can pretty much handle that area, right? And you can see right here, highest magical attack, that's the person who's going to be targeted. Just note that Tamaki can be taunted, so when she tries to cast her UB and for example Nozomi is taunting her, Tamaki will hit Nozomi. Let's go ahead and go back into the shop though and talk about other things. So we've covered the dungeon, we've covered arena. Let's go ahead and cover princess arena. Now the characters that I want to focus on are only going to be Miyako and Kaori. And I made this mistake where I was like, no, sometimes I feel like it's a Hatsune day, sometimes I feel like it's my waifu Kaori day, and then sometimes I feel like, don't do that. Commit, all right? Commit, lock down, be like, I'm only getting Miyako, I'm only focusing on Miyako. Now let's go through a couple of things. Miyako is the character for PvP and all content. Kaori is the character that you want to get for clan battle. I highly advise going for Miyako to 5-star ASAP, or going Miyako 3-star, Kaori 3-star. It's up to you. The thing is Miyako is an absolute beast in PvP, and if you get her in 5-star, Kaori's obviously the choice for easy clan battle because she's one of the best damage units, not to mention she pairs well with Miyako, so they kind of go hand in hand. Do not get Hatsune unless it's, you know, waifu. this is a trap that I fell into. Just commit, all right? Because if you can commit, you will be rewarded, because your waifu's like, thanks for committing to me. I'm gonna go ahead and jump to, you know, 3-star or 4-star, 5-star, whatever it is. All right, let's go ahead and cover divine amulets. Now, this is a huge no-no, but I have to say it for folks who are struggling, right? I did the huge no-no and I got Priconne to at least 2-star, and I spent my 20 divine amulets on her because I was struggling and I didn't want to try pulling some more. So I used my 20 divine amulets that I got from my initial multis, and I got her to 2-star. I know it's not advised, it's up to your discretion. You should save for limited units, but if you can't enjoy the game, then I don't recommend saving if you cannot tackle content. The reason why I did this was to tackle content. I'm not saying you need to get, like, you know, Miyako and everyone to 3-star first. I got Priconne shards because I wanted to play the game, and I also like Priconne from the waifu. Alright, this was for waifu purposes and also content tackling, so it's up to you at the end of the day. This is the only character that I feel that you can use divine amulets on as a free-to-play, my personal opinion, if you want to go down the route of using Priconne as a tank, your main tank. Okay, so if you want, do that. Increase it to, because if you buy them, it'll show you the breakdowns right here. It's like after the first 20 it goes to 2, and then so on and so forth. Pretty much it is very expensive, so try not to spend your divine amulets. It gets really crazy down the road. This is going to be the clan shop. So this was the dungeon shop in JP. You can see it's a little bit different. There's some more characters. We'll just scroll right through to it, and you know, the difference isn't really too huge. There's like maybe like 1 or 2 new characters, right? So yeah, these are the characters. Only like 1 addition. Sumigi, she's like a PvP unit. But let's go ahead and jump right here into clan battle. These are probably the only ones that are going to be in here, and it looks like it never changes because these are the original 5 that were pretty much quoted in previous like text that I have read. So Makoto all the way, that is the one that you want to focus on. I haven't been in a clan battle yet, but just to make it even further, you can see here, get her to 5-star. She enables your physical teams. Dedicate a video just to debuffing on a separate day, but Makoto is definitely worth it, and it's the character that you pretty much want to go for. All right, so that covers like everything. Like, I've covered all the different shops. I've gave you a preview on like what's going to happen in the clan shop. Even if you're not focusing on my shard party, if you're focusing on a waifu, just stay committed and only invest in that one waifu and get them to the appropriate stars and refresh. Okay, don't try spreading yourself too thin, and you won't be able to get any waifus, and you'll probably lose patience, if you know what I mean. Let's go ahead and cover the fun bits of this video and talk about the giveaway. You know, this is the YouTube random comment picker. This is what I'm going to be using. And these are the 2 videos. I'm going to use the Jita one because that's the one I said like, hey, you know, if you comment on this video, it got like an insane amount, then you're going to be entered into the giveaway for sure. So let's go ahead and input this, filter any duplicate people, and then exclude myself because I don't need to win my own. Even though I'm pretty sure I won't get picked, I just want to double check. So get all the YouTube comments. There was a lot of comments on this video, so thank you so much to everyone who commented. You know, the growth on the channel has been absolutely spectacular. We're at 524 unique comments. Let's go ahead and start. Who is going to be our winner? Who is it? 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 ManWithHope. My gacha sucks on this game. Hopefully I got lucky on this giveaway. ManWithHope, you got lucky, you won the giveaway. Make sure to contact me on Discord, YouTube, however way. I just need proof that, you know, you are who you are. We'll talk about the details on Discord, however way you want to contact me, but please, ManWithHope, you got some hope, you got the giveaway. Let's go ahead and go to the next video. All right, so the next video is going to be an Illusion Connect video. First look at New Year's, right? That's the video. So let's go ahead and copy this one, paste it into here, and now we're going to get the YouTube comment. Who is it going to be? How many comments were on this one? There was 84, so there was obviously much less, but that's why I picked 2, you know? One where I'm like, yes, this is the video, and one where it's just random. That way we can build some oomph as we're going through the giveaways, okay? Let's see who's going to be the winner for this one. Who is it? 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 New. I don't care about the new hero. I just want tons of dust. I feel that, Samuel-sama. I feel that. So congrats to the 2 winners. Okay, ManWithHope and Samuel-sama. Feel free to contact me on Discord. However way you guys can get to me, I'll have $25, Google Play, you know, iOS, whichever it is. That is it. I gave you all of my shard parties, my opinions, my thoughts, my true feelings on how Divine Amulet should work, and it only applies to free-to-play. Those are focusing on Peccary. Alright, if you made it this far in this video, consider subscribing. I appreciate it so much, so we can do more giveaways, we can do more talks like this. Make sure to drop a like, leave a comment most of all, so you can enter future giveaways. And thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.